The kingdom of Parihar stood proud and strong, its banners fluttering in the warm breeze. For generations they had lived in peace with their neighbors, the people of Ambura. Prosperity blessed both lands. But this era of harmony was not destined to last. The seeds of discord were sown. A dispute arose over the fertile plains bordering the two kingdoms, each laying claim to its rich harvest. What began as murmurs of discontent soon escalated into a roar of demands. The drums of war, silent for centuries, began to beat again, their ominous rhythm echoing through the valleys. Prince Aditya, the crown prince of Parihar, was a young man when the conflict began. Known for his courage, his skills with a sword were unmatched. He was raised on tales of his ancestors' bravery and yearned for the chance to prove himself in battle. When the call to arms came, Aditya was ready. He rode at the head of his army, his face a mask of determination, his eyes fixed on Ambura. His heart, however, was heavy. He had not sought war, but the responsibility to protect his people weighed heavily upon him. The battle for Ambura was fierce. The air filled with the clang of steel, the cries of the wounded and the groans of the dying. Aditya, fearless, led the charge, his every move a testament to his training. It was during a fierce skirmish that he first saw her, Princess Sumati of Ambura. She was no damsel in distress. Clad in armor, her face streaked with dirt, she fought with the ferocity of a tigress protecting her young. Their eyes met across the battlefield, his filled with admiration, hers with defiance. In that moment, amidst the chaos, something shifted within Aditya. Weeks turned into months. The war raged on, neither side gaining a decisive advantage. One moonlit night, Aditya, disguised as an Amburan soldier, found himself drawn to the palace gardens. There he saw her again, Princess Sumati. They spoke, not as enemies, but as two souls seeking solace amidst the turmoil. He was captivated by her spirit, her intelligence, her unwavering love for her people. She saw in him not a ruthless conqueror, but a man of honor, burdened by duty. Night after night they met under the veil of secrecy, their bond deepening with each stolen moment. Section 5. The Weight of Two Kingdoms. Their clandestine meetings did not remain a secret for long. Word of the prince's infatuation reached his father, the king of Parihar. He was furious. His son, the heir to the throne, entangled with the enemy. He ordered Aditya to end this folly, to focus on the war. Sumati too faced the wrath of her family. Her brother, the crown prince, saw Aditya as nothing more than an enemy who had bewitched his sister. The weight of their kingdoms, the expectations of their families, threatened to crush their forbidden love. Torn between love and duty, Aditya made a decision. He would find a way to end the war, a way to be with Sumati without betraying his people. He proposed a truce, a marriage alliance between him and Sumati to unite their kingdoms. But peace, it seemed, was not meant to be. Aditya's uncle, driven by his own ambition, saw this as an opportunity to seize the throne. He betrayed Aditya, revealing his secret meetings with Sumati and branding him a traitor to his people. Aditya was imprisoned, accused of treason. The war raged on, more brutal than before. Sumati, devastated and enraged by the betrayal, refused to believe Aditya was capable of such treachery. She risked everything to free him, convinced that he was the only one who could stop the bloodshed. Together, they escaped the palace, but their freedom came at a price. To save Aditya's life, Sumati agreed to marry the king of a neighboring kingdom, a powerful ruler who had offered to intervene and broker peace between their warring nations. The peace treaty was signed. The war was over. But for Aditya and Sumati, it was a bittersweet victory. They had sacrificed their love to save their kingdoms. Bound by duty, they stood on opposite sides of the treaty table, their faces etched with a pain that belied their forced smiles. Their eyes met one last time, a silent acknowledgement of the love that could never be. Years passed. Aditya ruled Parihar with wisdom and justice, always remembering the sacrifices made for peace. Sumati, a queen in her own right, never forgot the love they had shared. Though their paths diverged, their story became a legend whispered through the ages. A testament to the enduring power of love amidst the chaos of war. A reminder that even in the face of insurmountable odds, the human heart will always seek its own truth.